I said on air, I said, I don't know if this is going to be a real outbreak. I don't know how deadly it's going to be. But in the training they're doing with local police, they're having them harden their police stations, harden their sheriff's departments, harden their emergency management centers and fire departments for IED attacks and terror attacks. Now, why would small towns be needing to do this? Well, this is if society completely collapses, which the banks have done by design. 90% of people were self-sufficient in the Great Depression. At least 7 million starved to death conservatively in university studies over that decade. Now 90% are urban. Less than the 10% that are rural. Around half of those are self-sufficient. So we had millions starving to death and dying and grapes of wrath with 90% self-sufficient. Now with 90+% that aren't self-sufficient, what's going to happen? You understand what's being set up here? Now, this is being looked at. This is a current battle plan they've got. But that doesn't mean this will be implemented. And I said they're using this flu as a martial law takeover screen, as a martial law template rationalization, a cover story, an excuse. I've learned how they operate. And then when the flu popped up, we said, we don't know if this is going to be deadly or not, but they went in and told doctors nationwide and state emergency managers that it was going to be all these hundreds of thousands dead and was going to be martial law to further hype the fear in April. But because we exposed the fact that it was a manufactured flu, because we pointed out that the people were not really getting sick and this was manufactured hype, because we pointed out the fact that most people dying had already had the regular seasonal flu shot and that was what was killing them, because that information got out, they had to back off the program and didn't go ahead with it. Now, if you analyze this oil spill and the way they gave orders to the well operators that they knew would cause it to come in early and fail, and the way they blocked the response in the Gulf the last 83 days, now 84 days today, and the way they wouldn't let locals deal with it, and the way that they've been blocking any coverage of it. And now the intel is flooding in from Marines and Army people that indeed this is true and that martial law is being prepared in the Gulf states. And then that will be the perfect cover story with this hysteria, with this breakdown of society going into the November election for Obama to make everybody forget about government takeover of healthcare and forget about the Arizona situation and forget about everything that's happening. And so they can launch a war with Iran, so they could perhaps even suspend the election or use it as a smokescreen to divert people during the election if they use the electronic voting machines in nationwide that have been proven to be fraudulent. But if we get the word out about what's happening, there's a good chance they may back off because they're listening with the NSA. They're tracking what citizens are saying and doing. They know if the public's going to buy into something or not. So clearly, this is a staged event in the Gulf. Clearly, martial law is already in effect there. The Washington Post and others are talking about forced mass evacuations. Now, Joe, you got a minute and a half. We're going to come back with our calls. But finish up any other points that this source told you.
The only other thing they said, Alex, was like every one of these facilities in these stadiums would be, tents would be in there. They would have medical facilities inside, or medical tents inside the stadiums, and that what started the whole conversation with this fellow veteran, Alex, was he said that they've got martial law in Iraq, and he said just like they're going to do here, and I said, well, what do you mean? And that's when he told me about his fellow Army buddy that he had talked to that stated this to them, and they are on standby right now, and that they would be having live ammunition on. And that's what concerns me, Alex, is that it's I'm looking at this whole oil thing as a big front, just like you do. And I don't think you're a psychic, Alex, but I will say this, brother, you do have spiritual discernment, and I'm grateful for that, brother. And that's about really all the man had told me. But he lives in San Antonio, Texas. His name is Greg, and he did state this to me. And it has me concerned because I don't think it's over the oil spill, Alex.
Well, that's amazing
and
information.
He told me to tell my sister she better go ahead and sell her house in Beaumont, Texas.
Amazing. Well, again, they may just be using this hype. Well, I'll explain it when we come back. It's very sophisticated.
9 years, thousands of clients worldwide, amazing results. And here's more proof of the effectiveness of how Heart and Body Extract supports good circulation and healthy arterial flow.
My name is Crystal. I'm a 45-year-old and live in Houston, Texas. I was diagnosed with having mitral valve prolapse 10 years ago. My cardiologist said surgery and drugs was the only thing he could offer me.
What did Crystal do?
I ordered Heart and Body Extract in August 2006. When I first took my first 15 drops, I embraced the formula and could even feel the goodness of the formula starting to work.
Clean, clear arteries are happy arteries after using Heart and Body Extract. Learn more at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. HB Extract comes with a 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
Hi, I'm Mark Craighead, founder of Crossbreed Holsters. I designed our top-selling holster, the Super Tuck Deluxe, to solve the problems of being poked, pinched, and gouged while carrying concealed. The Super Tuck Deluxe is the most comfortable, most concealable holster on the market today. We offer a 2-week free trial and a lifetime warranty.
Visit us at crossbreedholsters.com. Don't forget, crossbreedholsters.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
When you hear the words water purification, what comes to mind? If it's Berkey Water Purification Systems, this message is for you. Did you know that over 60% of municipal water contains fluoride at less than 2 cents per gallon? Berkey water filters purify treated and untreated water, remove dangerous chlorine, fluoride, and contaminants from municipal water. These filters are powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, making them perfect for rainwater collection systems. From the smallest to the largest systems, BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has what you need. With your system purchase, you'll receive a shower filter, a fluoride filter, or 2 sport Berkey bottles absolutely free. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com would like to offer GCN listeners 5% off all ceramic filter systems and ship all orders over $50 free of charge. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. Or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY today.
I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. Thomas Jefferson.
Now, just like they went all over the country telling police, harden your facilities, the American people are about to attack you during a flu collapse. In the months before they launched the fake flu attack out of Mexico last year, they may not declare martial law with the troops, or they may not actively implement it in a wider area. Right now, it's just on the coastline, and it is martial law. When they come up and tell you don't videotape police, don't videotape National Guard, don't videotape the relief effort. That is the First Amendment being suspended. That's the heart of martial law. They may just use all this fear in the Gulf to artificially drive down property values. They may use it as a pretext to have a military presence there. Or they may be going for martial law as the Gulf being the kickoff during a financial collapse and blame the financial collapse on the Gulf. It's certainly a contributing factor, but it's almost like just a complication infection.